I don't need to tell him what I'm drinking. He's already got it poured. Same old stew, same old sorrow, same old boots on the floor. There's a jukebox in the corner, playing songs that hurt just right, and a neon sign above me keeps pretending it's daylight. He don't ask me where you've gone now. He don't ask me who's to blame. He just slides that glass across the bar, 'cause the bartender knows my name. He's seen me laugh, he's seen me fall, he's heard me swear I'm done with it all. But every night when heartache came, I walk back through that swinging frame. The bartender knows my name, and he knows why I came. He knows the hurt I'm hiding behind this whiskey flame. He knows I lost my sunshine. He knows I lost my way. He don't need to hear the story, he's heard it every day. When the steel guitar starts crying and the jukebox sings your shame, I don't have to say a word. The bartender knows my name. There's a picture in my wallet that I should have thrown away, but I keep it like a sinner keeps a prayer he cannot say. You were smiling in the summer with your hand inside of mine, before goodbye came rolling in like thunder on the line. Now I chase you through the bottle, but you never look the same. And he knows when I order doubles, I'm not drinking for the taste. He wipes the bar and shakes his head, says, son, don't let love leave you dead. But he pours one more when midnight falls, 'cause he knows I won't go home at all. The bartender knows my name, and he knows why I came. He knows the hurt I'm hiding behind this whiskey flame. bartender knows my name. Friday night gets loud and crowded, with dancers spinning round. But lonely has a way of finding the quietest man in town. There's a woman at the table with eyes like morning rain, but I can't start another fire with your ashes in my veins. Old Charlie says, boy, listen, a heart can heal in time. Then he stares into his own glass, like he's looking back at mine. Maybe someday I'll stop coming to this bar at 10:30. Maybe someday I'll stop losing the same goodbye again. Maybe I'll learn to face the morning without reaching for the past. Maybe I'll find peace waiting at the bottom of some glass. But tonight I'm still here hurting underneath these neon flames, and I don't need to explain it. The bartender knows my name. The bartender knows my name, and he knows.
She walked in wearing trouble, and her red dress made the scene. The whole room turned to watch her like the night had just walked in. She sat down 2 stools over with a smile that hit me hard. I said, ma'am, what are you drinking? She said, whiskey from the bar. I bought her 1 and bought her 2. Then she laughed and touched my sleeve. By the time the jukebox started, she had made a fool of me. The bartender gave me warning eyes like he'd seen this play before. But I was busy falling while she was looking for the door. I paid for her drink, she paid with my heart. She lit me up, then tore me apart. 1 little smile, 1 whiskey neat, had me dancing to a losing beat. She took my name, she took my pride, left me broke on the losing side. I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. She said she came from Laredo, had a man who did her wrong. Said she needed 1 good dancer in a sad old country song. So I led her to the sawdust where the neon shadows fall. She fit right against my shoulder like she'd never leave at all. She whispered, you're a sweet one. Then she kissed me by the band. But a drifter's kind of promise turns to smoke inside your hand. Old Charlie by the jukebox said, son, don't bet too high. Some women drink your whiskey, then leave you with goodbye. I paid for her She paid with my heart. She lit me up, then tore me apart. One little smile, one whiskey neat, had me dancing to a losing beat. She took my name, she took my pride, left me broke on the losing side. I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. At midnight she was laughing. At one she called me dear. At two she said I'll be right back, and then she disappeared. She left her glass half empty, left her perfume on the chair, left me holding both our bar tabs in a heart that wasn't there. I found a napkin by the ashtray with a lipstick kiss in red. It said thanks for all the dancing, but I never meant what I said. The band kicked into Haggard and the room began to spin. I had paid for every round she drank, but I paid more for letting her in. I paid for her drink. She paid with my heart. She lit me up, then tore me apart. One little smile, one whiskey neat, had me dancing to a losing beat. She took my name, she took my pride, left me broke on the losing side. I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. Maybe I was lonely, maybe she was too, maybe every barroom angel has a devil passing through. Maybe I should thank her for the lesson and the scar. Never trust a pretty goodbye in a smoky downtown bar. But Lord, when she was dancing, she felt like saving grace, till the truth came walking in and wore another woman's face. 3 weeks later down in Austin, I saw her once again, on the arm of some poor cowboy with that same sweet lying grin. He was buying her bourbon, she was touching his left hand. I tipped my hat and told him, brother, I understand. She looked at me like lightning, then she smiled like nothing changed. I said, ma'am, I know you're tapped now, and I know just how you pay. I paid for her drink. She paid with my heart. She lit me up, then tore me apart. One little smile, one whiskey neat, had me dancing to a losing beat. She took my name, she took my pride, left me broke on the losing side. I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. I paid for her drink. She paid with my heart. She turned last call into fine black art. She took a toast and made it stay, turned my love into a pawn shop ring. Now every time the neon starts, I guard my wallet and my heart, 'cause I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. Yeah, yeah. I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. There's a cold beer sweating on the bar, and your memory sitting next to me. The neon hums like a broken prayer in this downtown Tennessee. I told the boys I'd be alright. I said, you're leaving, set me free. But I've been lying to the whiskey light and the fool it made of me. Every bottle has your blue eyes. Every song knows where you've been. I came in here to forget your name, but the jukebox brought it back again. It's just a cold beer in your memory, keeping lonely company. One goes down, the other stays, burning through my yesterdays. I raise the glass, I close my eyes, pretend I'm strong, pretend I'm fine. But heartbreak don't leave easily, with a cold beer in your memory. Your picture's still inside my truck, tucked behind that cracked dashboard. I tried to throw it out last week, but I couldn't close that door. Your perfume's gone from my old blue shirt, but your goodbye still hangs around like smoke above this dance hall floor that never quite comes down. I hear your laugh in every corner, I see your smile in every flame, and every time the band starts playing, my heart starts calling out your name. It's just a cold beer in your memory, keeping lonely company. One goes down, the other stays, burning through my yesterdays. I raise the glass, I close my eyes, pretend I'm strong, pretend I'm fine. But heartbreak don't leave easily, with a cold beer and your memory. Old Joe says time will mend a man if he don't keep looking back. But he's been sitting here since '89, talking to an empty glass. He said, son, some loves don't disappear, they just learn to wear a song. And if you feed them after midnight, they'll keep you hanging on. So I tip my hat to sorrow, let the fiddle pull me through. But every note went walking straight back home to you. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up clean, with no ache inside my chest. Maybe I'll stop reaching for a love that laid to rest. Maybe I'll drive past your old street and not slow down to see if the porch light still burns. You came home late with your lipstick gone. Said you were working, but your heels had mud on. I saw the truth in the porch light glow, but I let you talk, Lord, I let you go. You smiled so sweet with a sinner's grace, had a little white light on your pretty face. Said, baby, trust me, I'd never do you wrong. Then the radio played our cheating song. I didn't need a preacher, I didn't need a sign. I just poured one glass and watched the truth unwind. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did burn my heart like a matchstick kid. You said forever with your hand on mine and crossed that line one too many times. Whiskey burns clean, but love burns slow. Now I know what I didn't want to know. The bottle told the truth you tried to hide. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. I found your note in the laundry room, folded up with a cheap perfume, a motel matchbook, room 23, and a name that sure as hell wasn't me. I drove downtown to the Silver Spur, where the neon lights make sinners blur. There you were in a corner booth, dancing close to a brand new truth. You saw me standing by the door, your smile fell to the floor. I raised my glass and tipped my hat, said, honey, don't explain no more. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did burn my heart like a matchstick kid. You said forever with your hand on mine and crossed that line one too many times. Whiskey burns clean, but love burns slow. Now I know what I didn't want to know. The bottle told the truth you tried to hide. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Old Jack behind the bar said, son, sit down. A broken heart's cheaper than a wedding gown. He poured me courage in a heavy glass, said some goodbyes are built to last. I laughed so hard that I nearly cried. Thought about the man I was inside, the fool who bought every word you said, while your goodbye slept in another man's bed. The band kicked up, the crowd got loud, but I heard every silence clear. Sometimes the truth don't shout your name, it just walks in and disappears. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did burn my heart like a matchstick kid. You said forever with your hand on mine, then crossed that line one too many times. Whiskey burns clean, but love burns slow. Now I know what I didn't want to know. The bottle told the truth you tried to hide. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Baby, I was blind, maybe I was kind, maybe I loved you past the warning signs. Maybe I believed what I needed to, 'cause losing me was easier than losing you. But there ain't no mercy in a cheating heart. A pretty little flame can still leave scars, and every sip I take tonight tastes like wrong dressed up as right. Now you're calling at 3:15, saying, baby, please come rescue me. But I ain't the man waiting by the phone. I learned how lonely can feel like home. I left your ring by the jukebox light, paid my tab
and stepped into the night. The moon looked down like it always knew. I was done being haunted by the ghost of you. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did burn my heart like a matchstick kid. You said forever with your hand on mine and crossed that line one too many times. Whiskey burns clean, but love burns slow. Now I know what I didn't want to know. The bottle told the truth you tried to hide. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Oh, whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Left my love in a shallow ditch, took my trust and painted it blue, then cried like I was hurting you. Whiskey burns clean, but love burns slow. Some folks stay, some headlights go. I'll raise one glass to the truth I survived. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did. Yeah, I'll raise one glass to the truth I survived. Whiskey don't lie, but you sure did.
Walked out just past midnight, with my heart still in her hand. Left her perfume on the bar stool and her footprints in the sand. The bartender kept on wiping like he'd seen this scene before, while I stared into my whiskey and watched her cross that door. The band was packing up their sorrow, the neon started fading blue, but one old song kept spinning like it still believed in you. She left me with the jukebox song, playing every song we danced upon. A steel guitar cried through the smoke like it knew my heart was broke. She took the love, she took the dawn, she took the reason I held on. Now I'm drinking to a memory gone. She left me with a jukebox song. There's a quarter on the counter from the last song that she chose, a sad one about leaving. Lord, I should've known. She said, baby, don't you follow. Then she kissed me soft and slow, and the lights above the dance floor watched the only love I know. I tried to call her number, but my pride got in the way. So I sat there with the silence and let that record play. She left me with a jukebox song, playing every song we danced upon. A steel guitar cried through the smoke like it knew my heart was broke. She took the love, she took the dawn, she took the reason I held on. Now I'm drinking to a memory gone.
two-step made for lovers that don't belong to me. Folks come in here laughing, they dance till closing time, but I'm stuck in the corner with her ghost and this glass of mine. Maybe someday I'll forgive her, maybe someday I'll move on, maybe I'll hear our favorite tune and not feel so alone. But tonight that old machine still shines like a chapel made of chrome, and every record falling down keeps telling me she's gone. She left me with a jukebox song, playing every song we danced upon. A steel guitar cried through the smoke like it knew my heart was broke. She took the love, she took the dawn, she took the reason I held on. Now I'm drinking to a memory gone. She left me with a jukebox song. She left me with a jukebox song, one more heartbreak country song. The lights are low, the night is long, and I still wonder where we went wrong. She took goodbye and carried on. I kept the hurt she left behind. Now every tune from dusk till dawn says she left me with the jukebox song. Yeah, every tune from dusk till dawn says she left me with the jukebox song.
Jukebox coughs up haggard songs while smoke hangs low and the night drags on. I'm 2 stools down from yesterday, trying to drink your goodbye away. Your lipstick's still on that empty glass, like a red little ghost from a broken past. The bartender knows not to ask me why. I'm drowning truth in a bourbon sky. Every tear's got a tab I pay, every memory pulls me back your way. And every time the door swings wide, I still look up thinking you're outside. Under whiskey lights and neon lights, I see your face in every stranger's eyes. The band plays loud but it can't disguise this heart still breaking in half tonight. I keep pretending I'm doing fine with a worn-out smile and a bottle of rye, but love don't leave when the last call cries. Under whiskey lights and neon lights. Said this town was too small for dreams, too many ghosts in these worn-out streets. So you packed your boots and your Sunday dress, left me the blame and all the rest. Now there's a blonde by the pinball machine, laughing soft like you laughed at me, but her perfume don't cut half as deep as the promises you didn't keep. I told my friends I'd let you go, but there's one thing everybody knows: a cowboy
'cause pride can stand up tall, then fall apart at alcohol. Under whiskey lights and neon lights, I see your face in every stranger's eyes. The band plays loud, but it can't disguise this heart's still breaking in half tonight. I keep pretending I'm doing fine with a worn-out smile and a bottle of rye, but love don't leave when the last call cries. Under whiskey lights and neon lights. There's a Bible verse on a coaster ring, says even sinners can find their wings. But I ain't flown since you walked out. Just circle low around this town. The mirror back there behind the bar shows a man who took it all too hard. His hat pulled low, his eyes half gone, still chasing you in every song. Maybe someday when the morning's clear, I'll quit pretending you're still near. Maybe I'll learn how to sleep alone and leave your memory with the dawn. But tonight ain't mercy, tonight ain't grace. It's a barroom light on an empty place. And if regret had a melody, it'd sound like this old band to me. Under whiskey lights and neon lights, I see your face in every stranger's eyes. The band plays loud, but it can't disguise this heart's still breaking in half tonight. I keep pretending I'm doing fine with a worn-out smile and a bottle of rye, but love don't leave when the last call cries. Under whiskey lights and neon lights, under whiskey lights and neon lights, I'll raise one more to your last goodbye. The truth burns slow, but the bottle dries, and lonely keeps wearing your disguise. I'll walk outside when the morning shines with an empty heart and bloodshot eyes, but I'll be back when the moon gets high. To those whiskey lights and neon lights. Yeah, I'll be back when the moon gets high. To those whiskey lights and neon lights.
She walked in, we're in trouble, and her red dress made to sin. The whole room turned to watch her like the night had just walked in. She sat down 2 stools over with a smile that hit me hard. I said, "Ma'am, what are you drinking?" She said, "Whiskey from the bar." I bought her 1, then bought her 2. Then she laughed and touched my sleeve. By the time the jukebox started, she had made a fool of me. The bartender gave me warning eyes like he'd seen this play before, but I was busy falling while she was looking for the door. I paid for her drink, she paid with my heart. She lit me up, then tore me apart. One little smile, one whiskey neat, had me dancing to a losing beat. She took my name, she took my pride, left me broke on the losing side. I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. She said she came from Laredo had a man who did her wrong. Said she needed one good dancer and a sad old country song. So I led her to the sawdust where the neon shadows fall. She fit right against my shoulder like she'd never leave at all. She whispered, "You're a sweet one," then she kissed me by the band. But a drifter's kind of promise turns to smoke inside your hand. Old Charlie by the jukebox said, "Son, don't bet too high. Some women drink your whiskey, then leave you with goodbye." I paid for her drink, she paid with my heart. She lit me up, then tore me apart. One little smile, one whiskey neat, had me dancing to a losing beat. She took my name, she took my pride, left me broke on the losing side. I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. At midnight she was laughing, at one she called me dear. At two she said, "I'll be right back," and then she disappeared. She left her glass half empty, left her perfume on the chair, left me holding both our bar tabs and a heart that wasn't there. I found a napkin by the ashtray with the lipstick kissing red. It said, "Thanks for all the dancing, but I never meant what I said." The band kicked into Haggard and the room began to spin. I had paid for every round she drank, but I paid more for letting her in. I paid for her drink, she paid with my heart. She lit me up, then tore me apart. One little smile, one whiskey neat, had me dancing to a losing beat. She took my name, she took my pride, left me broke on the losing side. I paid for her drink, but that was just a start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. Maybe I was lonely, maybe she was too. Maybe every barroom angel has a devil passing through. Maybe I should thank her for the lesson and the scar. Never trust a pretty goodbye in a smoky downtown bar. But Lord, when she was dancing, she felt like saving grace, till the truth came walking in and wore another woman's face. 3 weeks later down in Austin, I saw her once again, on the arm of some poor cowboy with that same sweet lying grin. He was buying her a bourbon, she was touching his left hand. I tipped my hat and told him, "Brother, I understand." She looked at me like lightning, then she smiled like nothing changed. I said, "Ma'am, I know you're tabbed now, and I know just how you pay." I paid for her drink, she paid with my heart. She lit me up, then tore me apart. One little smile, one whiskey neat, had me dancing to a losing beat. She took my name, she took my name, she took my pride, she took my pride, left me broke on the losing side. I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. I paid for her drink, she paid with my heart. She turned last call into fine black art. She took a toast and made it sting, turned my love into a punch I'll bring. Now
just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. Yeah, I paid for her drink, but that was just the start. She paid me back by breaking my heart. She walked in wearing trouble, and her red dress made me sin. The whole room turned to watch her like the night had just walked in. She sat down 2 stools over with a smile that hit me hard. I said, "Ma'am, what are you drinking?" She said, "Whiskey from the bar." I bought her 1, then bought her 2, and she laughed and touched my sleeve. By the time the jukebox started, she had made a fool of me. The bartender gave me warning eyes like I'd seen this play before, but I was busy falling while she was looking for the door. I paid for her drink, she paid with my heart. She lit me up, then tore me apart. One little slap.
I walked in wearing Sunday boots with a Monday kind of heart. The band was playing something sad while I was falling apart. Your goodbye still had a hold on me like smoke around the room. So I tipped my hat to loneliness and danced away from you. The floorboards know my sorrow, the jukebox knows your name, and every time the fiddle cries, I take another step through shame. I'm two-stepping through the pain, spinning circles in the rain, with a broken heart and a whiskey grin, trying not to call your name. I'm laughing while I'm losing, I'm smiling through the strain. One boot forward, one tear back, two-stepping through the pain. There's a girl in red by the neon sign asking me to dance, but I still feel your hand in mine like a ghost of our romance. She says, "Cowboy, don't look so down. It's only 2:30, but she don't know this hardwood floor is where I'm missing you." The bartender keeps pouring, the band keeps keeping time, but every song that saves me still leaves you on my mind. I'm two-stepping through the pain, spinning circles in the rain, with a broken heart and a whiskey grin, trying not to call your name. I'm laughing while I'm losing, I'm smiling through the strain. One boot forward, one tear back, two-stepping through the pain. Mama said a man should stand when love knocks him down. Daddy said, "Son, don't let one goodbye turn your whole world brown." So I shine my buckle, fix my hat, and let the rhythm roll. But dancing ain't forgetting
it just teaches her to stroll. Maybe someday I'll wake up clean with no memory on my chest. Maybe I'll hear your favorite song and finally let it rest. But tonight these boots are praying on a sawdust-covered floor, asking every turn I take to hurt a little less than before. I'm two-stepping through the pain, spinning circles in the rain, with a broken heart and a whiskey grin, trying not to call your name. I'm laughing while I'm losing, I'm smiling through the strain. One boot forward, one tear back, two-stepping through the pain. I'm two-stepping through the pain, letting heartache lead again, round and round this old dance floor, till I can't feel you anymore. I'll raise my glass, I'll hide the stain, I'll make this heartbreak look like fame. One boot forward, one tear back, two-stepping through the pain. One boot forward, one tear back, two-stepping through the pain.
I walked in broke at 10:15, with a Bible in my pocket and a bottle-shaped sin. The rain was tapping on a red tin roof, like heaven was knocking with a hard old truth. The jukebox played a song I knew, about a good love gone and a heart turned blue. I sat where the neon kissed the wall, and tried not to answer when your memory called. The bartender said, "Son, you look half dead," then poured me mercy in a glass instead. I bowed my head where the sinners sit, and whispered low through a smoky mist. Neon prayers and barroom angels, broken hearts with worn out halos, a steel guitar crying like Sunday bells. For every soul that lost itself, I came for whiskey, I found grace in a sawdust church with a jukebox face, where the lonely kneel and the fiddle sings. Neon prayers and barroom angels with broken wings. Her name was Ruby, she worked the floor, carried 2 cold beers through that swinging door. She said, "I've seen men lose their pride, then find their way on a Saturday night." She had tired eyes and a gentle hand, a silver cross and a wedding band. Said, "My man left in 92, and I still talk to God when I think of you." She wiped my table, then she smiled, said, "Pain don't make you less worthwhile. Sometimes angels ain't dressed in white, sometimes they pour coffee under neon lights." Neon prayers and barroom angels, broken hearts with worn out halos, a steel guitar crying like Sunday bells. For every soul that lost itself, I came for whiskey, I found grace in a sawdust church with a jukebox face, where the lonely kneel and the fiddle sings. Neon prayers and barroom
Oh, Charlie sat by the cigarette sign with a glass of truth and a county line mine. He said, boy, I chased a woman to Abilene, lost my truck, my dog, and my wedding ring. He laughed so hard that his eyes turned red, then crossed himself for the life he led. Said, I ain't holy, but I still believe the Lord finds folks where they need to be. Then the whole room sang when the band kicked in, a hymn for the losers and the almost wins. And for one small song we were all the same, just calling out love by another name. Neon prayers and barroom angels, broken hearts with worn out halos, a steel guitar crying like Sunday bells. For every soul that lost itself, I came for whiskey, I found grace in a sawdust church with a jukebox face, where the lonely kneel and the fiddle sings. Neon prayers and barroom angels with broken wings. Maybe heaven ain't always high, maybe mercy don't need stained glass light, maybe forgiveness can find a man with a beer in his heart and a prayer in his hand. Maybe saints don't always shine, maybe they're sweeping floors at closing time. Maybe the lost don't have to fall if somebody hears them when they call. Then you walked in at 1:45, with rain on your coat and your eyes turned blue. You said I was wrong, but I'm scared to stay. I said I was wrong for drinking you away. We stood there quiet by the old dance floor, where love had broken us years before. Ruby smiled from across the room, like she knew what grace was about to do. The band slowed down, the crowd stepped aside. You touched my sleeve and I swallowed my pride. I didn't promise we'd be alright, but I held your hand through the neon light. Neon prayers and barroom angels, broken hearts with worn out halos, a steel guitar crying like Sunday bells. For every soul that lost itself, I came for whiskey, I found grace in a sawdust church with a jukebox face, where the lonely kneel and the fiddle sings. Neon prayers and barroom angels with broken wings. Neon prayers and barroom angels, midnight tears on hardwood tables, a little hope where the sad songs play, a little light where the lost folks stray. I left that bar with a slower heart, not fully healed, but a healing start. And I still believe when the night gets mean, there are barroom angels with broken wings. I walked in broke at 10:15, with the Bible in the at 10:15, with a Bible in my pocket and a bottle-shaped sin. The rain was tapping on a red tin roof, like heaven was knocking with a hard old truth. true.
The jukebox played a song I knew about a good love gone and a heart turned blue. I sat where the neon kissed the wall and tried not to answer when your memory called. The bartender said, "Son, you look half dead," and poured me mercy in a glass instead. I bowed my head where the sinners sit and whispered low through a smoky mist. Neon prayers and barroom angels, broken hearts with worn out halos, a steel guitar crying like Sunday bells for every soul that lost itself. I came for whiskey, I found grace in a sawdust church with a jukebox face where the lonely kneel and the fiddle sings. Neon prayers and barroom angels with broken wings. Her name was Ruby, she worked the floor, carried 2 cold beers through that swinging door. She said, "I've seen men lose their pride, then find their way on a Saturday night." She had tired eyes and a gentle hand, a silver cross and a wedding band. Said, "My man left in '92 and I still talk to God when I think of you." She wiped my table, then she smiled, said, "Pain don't make you less worthwhile. Sometimes angels ain't dressed in white, sometimes they pour coffee under neon lights." Neon prayers and barroom angels, broken hearts with worn out halos, a steel guitar crying like Sunday bells for every soul that lost itself. I came for whiskey, I found grace in a sawdust church with a jukebox face where the lonely kneel and the fiddle sings. Neon prayers and barroom angels with broken wings. Old Charlie sat by the cigarette sign with a glass of truth and a county line mine. He said, "Boy, I chased a woman to Abilene, lost my truck, my dog, and my wedding ring." He laughed so hard that his eyes turned red, then crossed himself for the life he led. Said, "I ain't holy, but I still believe the Lord finds folks where they need to be." Then the whole room sang when the band kicked in, a hymn for the losers and the almost wins. And for one small song we were all the same, just calling out love by another name. Neon prayers and barroom angels, broken hearts with worn out halos, a steel guitar crying like Sunday bells for every soul that lost itself. I came for whiskey, I found grace in a sawdust church with a jukebox face where the lonely kneel and the fiddle sings. Neon prayers and barroom angels with broken wings. Baby, heaven ain't always high, maybe mercy don't need stained glass light. Maybe forgiveness can't find a man with a beer in his heart and a prayer in his hand. Maybe saints don't always shine, maybe they're sweeping floors at closing time. Maybe the lost don't have to fall if somebody hears them when they call. Then you walked in at 1:45 with rain on your coat and your eyes turned blue. You said I was wrong, but I'm scared to stay. I said I was wrong for drinking you away. We stood there quiet by the old dance floor where love had broken us years before. Ruby smiled from across the room like she knew what grace was about to do. The band slowed down, the crowd stepped aside. You touched my sleeve and I swallowed my pride. I didn't promise we'd be alright, but I held your hand through
found grace in a sawdust church with a jukebox face, where the lonely kneel and the fiddle sings. Neon prayers and barroom angels with broken wings. Neon prayers and barroom angels, midnight tears on hardwood tables. A little hope where the sad songs play, a little light where the lost folks stray. I left that bar with a slower heart, not fully healed, but a healing start. And I still believe when the night gets mean, there are barroom angels with broken wings. Yeah, yeah, I still believe when the night gets mean, there are barroom